Hi, this is Terry, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Today, let's pull out that electric pressure cooker that you bought, but you've been afraid to use. One of the first things I made in my electric pressure cooker was spaghetti sauce, and was I ever glad. This has become a staple that I make over and over again. I keep it in my cookbook as a go-to recipe. The only chopping you have to do today is 2 small onions. Chop them up fine. Set your pressure cooker on sauté, add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and let it heat. Then we're going to add those onions and 2 pounds of lean ground beef. Stir everything together well, breaking up the beef as you go, and let it sauté in your pot until the beef turns brown. When the onions are soft and the beef is browned, turn off the sauté function. The rest of the ingredients that you're going to need are really simple. Nothing should be hard for you to find. In fact, most of it you might have in your pantry. Now you want to add 1 cup of dry red wine or vegetable broth. I'm using broth. This 1 cup of liquid will let you break loose any brown bits of beef or onion that are stuck to the bottom of the pot. That will help make sure that you don't get a burn notice while it's cooking. Next, you're going to add 3 more cups of vegetable broth. On top of that, you're going to add 2 large cans of crushed tomatoes. Those are like the 28-ounce size cans. For seasoning, we have 6 cloves of minced garlic, 4 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of dried parsley, 4 bay leaves, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Add that to your pot and stir everything together gently. Now the final ingredients you want to just dollop on top of the ingredients already in your liner. If you don't, and you stir them in, the honey and the tomato paste have a tendency to sink to the bottom because they're heavier. If they do during the cook, that's when you could get a burn notice. So first, we have 24 ounces of tomato paste. Just gently lay it on the top. It won't sink all the way down. Then you want to drizzle on 2 tablespoons of honey. And finally, just plop on top 2 tablespoons of butter. Or if you really want to, you could add 2 tablespoons of additional olive oil. Now you just need to secure your lid onto your pot, make sure it's locked, and your vent is turned to seal. You want to set your pot to pressure cook on high for 25 minutes. Now at this point in the video, although I thought I was recording, I wasn't, so I'll just tell you what we did. So once your pot finishes its 25-minute cook, then you want to make sure that it sits without releasing the steam for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then you want to open the valve to release any additional steam, and you can remove the lid. Now you want to fish out those 4 bay leaves that we used and discard them. Now you can just stir it all together and it's ready to use. This makes a large batch of sauce, about 3 quarts. I usually divide it into quarts and put it into freezer bags. It freezes really well and tastes just as good, if not better, when you use it later. And once it sits and cools a little bit when you first take it out of the pot, it thickens considerably. Now, like always, the recipe's listed down below, as well as a link so that you can print it out. I think once you try this, you'll be ready to try all kinds of things in your Instant Pot, and I hope you do. I sure love mine, and I think you will too. And that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. I hope you have a chance to try it and let me know how you liked it in the comments. So don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure and do so. That way you won't miss anything that's coming up. See you next time.